pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic which stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Happy summer, everybody. Yeah, we don't see each other very much because not much on the agenda. All right, site plan review, exemption requests, 101 mini storage, installation storage units less than 5,000 square feet. Okay, new business, what is this here, March? Oh, that's the minutes, I'm sorry, okay. Is this the plan right here?
That's the plans that were submitted for the building department.
For the building department?
Yeah, I requested additional plans for you guys, so.
Okay, yeah, I know it was, are we questioning whether the site, I know Brian Zock submitted some paperwork requesting the, waiver of the site plan review, which is under our rules and regs like we did at the last, because the last shed they put up 6 months ago, we waived it because of the fact that nothing's changing down there. They're going impervious surface for impervious surface, and so on and so forth, so I guess they're putting another one straight behind, behind the actual car wash itself, going same distance, same way. That's what they're proposing, so. Once again, we do want to waive the site plan review as we did the last time, I mean, otherwise we're just gonna have a meeting and no one's gonna show up. Board's call. Hang on, George.
There is a problem that apparently went over the other one, you didn't do anything. This one here, there's no calculations for the stormwater coming off the roofs. There's no place for the water when they tar it. There's no place, no plans on where the water is gonna go. And how can you do it without a drainage system or a plan for a drainage system?
How can we do what?
Allow them to build a building without doing the drainage system.
Well, myself, from a contractor standpoint, the pre and post numbers don't change, because they're going from impervious surface to impervious surface. So unless you can find an engineer that's gonna say, you're gonna have the same amount of less water or more water, you're never gonna find one.
It's in the same footprint.
It's in the same footprint, and you go from impervious surface to impervious surface.
I was told to ask because I have a civil engineer online, and she wants to see the plans for the drainage off the building and anything on the ground that's, where is it gonna go? Because I don't wanna get into this, what happened 6, 7 years ago, and DEP still hasn't finished taking care of that file because of the drainage on that side.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know nothing about that, I know you.
Yeah, not my thing. So anyways, I guess we're just voting here as to whether you wanna do a site plan review, for putting one more shed into, I don't know how many he has down there, doesn't it show?
Should show on the smaller plan.
Oh, here we go, yeah, I'm sorry. Okay, yeah, the one, everybody see that one? Hold that up, John, if you don't mind. The long one is the one that we waived last time.
Yep.
Coming up along the driveway.
Yeah.
And this is the proposed one they wanna do right now. And it's all asphalt now.
It's all asphalt?
It's already, everything's already, this whole place is asphalt. If it's not a roof, it's asphalt.
So where is the drainage going?
Well, that's
that's-
not up for us to ask.
That's,
That's not really up for us to ask.
Well, I
we
would
usually
think
base
that-
our drainage calcs on pre and post construction. You take a hard surface and replace it with a hard surface, the water's going the same place. Look at the reality of it, not the permitting and the money factor all the time, everybody does. It's,
It was pavement here, now it's gonna be a roof here.
right.
So,
Yeah, I understand.
So your pre and post numbers are gonna stay the same.
Right, I understand that, but maybe, I mean, this is pretty close to the river, so.
I don't know if that makes a difference.
Well, yeah, it does. make
It's already
a
there.
difference.
The drainage for that whole system,
Right.
the drainage system, pre and post, has already been approved probably 20 years
We
ago. when
don't,
you put it up.
no, I bet it predates any approval. need for any approval.
What is your point, Dennis?
Well, I don't know.
Me, as chairman of the board,
I
I'm
mean-
not gonna request any calculations for drainage, because I'm not gonna look like a public idiot, because if you have a hard surface now and a hard surface later.
I understand that.
Let me finish.
Okay.
If 1,000 gallons hits that spot now and goes here, that same 1,000 gallons is gonna hit the same spot and go to the same spot.
Exactly.
So there's no engineer gonna tell you otherwise, or it should go here instead now.
And we
They
extended.
don't have no authority to tell them to do that.
And we extended it in 2017?
We gave them the
that.
waiver last time here on this one, because it was the same exact thing, and there's been no adverse effects. So,
Or that we know of. I'm just
I'm just-
concerned about the fact that, this all started long before there were any regulations regarding, drainage. And here we continue to approve additional, not that it's gonna change the overall,
Yeah, I guess that's
Amount of
kind of
water,
the point.
but-
The water is,
it's just,
I mean, let's, if we were
It's-
to pretend for a moment there was no drainage there, then it would just be grandfathered in, something that happened years ago.
I think that must be what it is, but.
But it's an impervious
probably not
surface
a
to
great,
impervious surface. I don't have,
great
I
setup.
don't have an
Right.
issue extending.
I don't think we can't change that situation. I mean, that's.
it would be one thing if this was all grass right now, and they were doing,
Right.
and they wanted to put a
I-
building there,
Then we would
then we would
definitely
say,
have
okay, we need to know where the water's gonna go off, it's gonna adverse effect. You're gonna add more water to the grass area that's taking the water, but right now, everything, the whole area that you're talking about is actually pavement.
and it's all,
So
it's
if you're
been
gonna
for some
take
time.
pavement off and put a solid steel roof on it, you have, your pre and post numbers are gonna be the exact same. So with the exception of
I agree.
slowing down development and tax base for the town, we're gaining absolutely nothing. That's my point.
At some point, though, this could become an issue.
In what way?
Well, if they determine at some point in future that there's
Well, the issue
contamination
is that,
from this area that's running into the river.
It would run into the river.
It has been, it's
Oh,
been
yeah, okay.
from
But
25
this
years
building's
ago.
not going to change anything that's happening there except allow him to,
All it's gonna change is you calculate where it's gonna drain into, if it's gonna drain into this hole, this hole goes out under the road on the side, and that goes into the water out there where he was not supposed to be draining into, that's all.
The amount of water and
water-
the actual content isn't gonna change, that's true, but
Right.
it's just that
That's
it's,
the idea. That was a question.
What was the question, George? Go ahead, go back up.
Question was, where is, sure, it's impervious to impervious, but where on the impervious is it going? Are they going to slant it so it goes towards one of the drains, or are they just gonna let it sit there and go anyway? That's the question that my person asked me.
Well, tell them to go up there and look at the pavement, and wherever the pavement's going now, that's where it's gonna be going. They're putting,
it
they're
doesn't
putting,
matter if you point the roof this way and the pavement goes that way, it's gonna come off the roof and go that way.
yeah. I
Doesn't
mean,
really
if
matter.
an
It
would
engineer,
change the
if
grade.
an engineer's asking a question, tell your engineer to go up and take an educated look, because they can't be very educated if they can't figure out pre and post aren't gonna change.
No. Her
So,
question is,
that's
why wasn't there any calcs done? That's all.
not necessary.
You feel it's not necessary, okay.
I mean, I don't know why they would be necessary.
I
no,
can't
I
think of it.
I agree.
It'd be like painting your house. Doesn't matter. It's the same. Or changing the roof on your house, it's not gonna change. The water's still gonna hit your roof and land in the gutters. So, all right, with that being said, I'll entertain a motion to waive site plan review for this particular applicant, based on did we have a request from Mr. Zoc, right, in
Yeah,
regards?
It's just there's a form
Okay.
in your little pile with the sign
All right.
here tab on it.
All right. The form wasn't actually included from Brian Zoc. Under our regs, we do have the ability to do so. I got it right here. Which I know is in our regs as well.
I didn't do that, so if it needs to be changed, just let me know and I'll get you whatever you need.
Okay, yeah, we can follow up in the, it says right here, the board still reserves the right, the board shall be notified if conditions or circumstances change that may warrant a site plan review in the future. So we still hold it open if somebody tries to do something hinky down there. But for right now, it's impervious to impervious, so we do keep it open for
That's.
future,
Because it may come
examples.
at some point in the future, okay.
And the building is less than 5,000 square feet, which is within our regs, we can waive site plan review for that reason. So with that being said, I'll entertain a motion to waive the site plan review for the applicant of 101 mini storage on 101 mini storage at 265 Gardner Road.
Make a motion that we waive the site plan review for 101 mini storage, 265 Gardner Road.
I'll second that.
All right, motion been made and seconded. Any further discussion on it? George, any further discussion on it?
Nope.
Okay. All right, all in favor? Aye. Opposed? Abstained? Frank abstains. Vice chair. You're vice chair, right?
Charlie.
Oh, Charlie's, oh, why the hell sick that? All right, sign here, Dennis. I mean, I just shows 3 signatures, but just sign here anyways as far as you voted on. Who's clerk? You're clerk, right? Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right, John, why don't you sign on the right, and then Tim can sign on the clerk.
Okay.
Did I? I'll take it.
That way that we won't lose it.
Make a motion, we approve the minutes from June 12th, as written.
I'll second that motion.
All right, motion has been made and seconded to accept the minutes from our June 12th meeting. Any discussion on the minutes? All in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed? Okay, the ayes have it.
There's one more thing on this, list of timeframe things. I see no reason we need to keep, French quarters on there any longer.
Was French Quarters accepted at town floor, right?
It was, yeah.
It was accepted, right, at town meeting, right?
Yeah.
French Quarters finally? Okay.
So let's eliminate.
Yeah,
that.
we can check that one off, we'll delete that one out.
Delete that whole section
What enough?
for now.
Yeah, I mean, subdivisions where there's nothing there, the only thing that we were keeping timeframes on, but they never went back in, was just the 2 gravel pits, and it's, as far as I'm concerned, we're just gonna keep them floating and floating until they activate them. There's stormwater, permits for, was it Hicks, and for one of the, was it Fletcher properties across the bridge over there on
Dow's.
Turner Road, Turner Lane? By
Yeah.
the bridge, because
Yeah.
they don't use that pit, but at least it's permanent for the stormwater, so. So other than that, until something activates over there, there's no sense wasting anybody's time and money for inspections, nothing's gonna happen, so. All right, any new business, anybody, anything kicking?
Have we heard anything about the, site up on South Road? I can't think of the name of the contractor. He built the houses right on the road front, and then he had 8 lots in the back,
That was,
from New Hampshire.
oh, that was Olson, right?
Olson, that's what it was, yeah.
But that subdivision's timed out.
Okay. We haven't heard anything about anybody looking at it or buying it or anything.
From,
I've seen some activity up there, I don't know.
no, that, from Blueberry Estates.
Blackberry Lane.
Blackberry Lane,
Blackberry
yeah.
Estates, that's timed out, right?
Yeah, it was purchased by, Christoph and Lauren Chartier.
That's what I thought,
Yeah.
okay.
So,
Yeah.
Olson's.
Yeah, Christoph did buy that. I heard rumor that he may, but, okay.
Combined some lots up there, actually.
Yeah, because the subdivision timed out, so it doesn't exist, so there's, I'm assuming the smart thing to do was combine them, because he was paying taxes on individual lots. So, okay, I knew he had spoken about it, so. Why, you want more houses up there? No, right now. 40B going up there, Dennis, only 700 units.
Yeah, we don't need any more houses. We don't, definitely
You need
don't.
more houses to pay the taxes.
Yeah.
Hey, you never get ahead that way, let me tell you. Never
All
get
right,
ahead.
with that being said, any other, new business? Seeing none, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
All in favor? Aye, the ayes have it, we're adjourned.